The opportunity on TikTok Shop is crazy. With the right product and high quality videos, you can drive thousands of dollars in sales by just posting organically to TikTok. There's only been a few times recently that I can think of where there's been this much opportunity with no risk and tons of upside. But just because you can make great money with organic posts doesn't mean that you should stop there. And if you're not running retargeting ads, you're leaving a lot of easy money on the table by not following up with a warm audience who already knows and has demonstrated interest in your product. But what videos do you then run as ads? How can you make high quality ad creatives that will then turn these people into actual paying customers and clean up missed sales? Well, the first thing you want to understand is that when running these ad videos, you now have a massive advantage because these people that you're pulling to already know your product, so you don't need to describe what it is again. You don't need to reintroduce it to them. They've already been introduced to it, so you can then just clean up sales relatively easily by creating a video that already assumes that that viewer is familiar with your product and maybe even show it in a different way than your organic videos have already done. Or even take it a step further and answer some of the most frequently asked questions that you get on that product and on those videos, and then run those as ads. That tends to work well because, for instance, let's say your organic video always gets a question about the specific size and whether or not it can fit in a closet. Well, then it would be great to actually make a new video showing the specific size in a different way, and at the end also saying, and if you're wondering, yes, it does fit in almost every closet. It's a subtle and easy way to answer their objection and their frequently asked question, so you're preemptively solving that for them and there's lower friction for them to make the purchase. But again, that's just one example. There are hundreds. And a great place to start is these frequently asked questions or any typical problems that you see, because if one customer is having it, then I bet you a lot of other customers also have that same question or that same objection. And you don't need to be super creative or super innovative here. Just provide some more clarification on the solution and remind the buyer about the problem that it solves and how it will either save them time, save them money, or make their life easier. As for how to come up with creative ideas for your ads, an easy free way is to just go to the TikTok Creative Center for tons of insight on what's currently working ad-wise within your niche for similar products and similar things. It has all the data there for you completely free, and it'll literally tell you the top performing ads and, more importantly, why they're performing. Not to mention, you can see which CTAs from these videos led to a higher CTR and more purchases, or in layman's terms, how to structure the end of your videos to get people to actually click buy and make the purchase. And this is the best insight that you can gather for free on how to run ads that actually convert, because TikTok provides you with all the information that you need on the products and the audience that you're trying to run ads to. Remember, keep it simple, don't try to get too cute, and don't try to reinvent the wheel when you don't have to. These viewers especially already know your product and they've already demonstrated interest. So now it's just about connecting the two and finding a proven way to showcase your product to clean up the sales. Now, once you have a proven ad angle strategy, then it simply becomes about getting the video completed and running the ad. You could record it yourself if you're good at that or if you enjoy it, and then you could edit it together within the TikTok app or CapCut or Adobe Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro or anything like that. Although that can take a lot of time and it can certainly require some skill. Now, you could hire a UGC content creator to create the ad for you, since this specifically will have a drastically higher ROI, being that it's an ad retargeting interested potential buyers and not just some random organic video. Although, of course, that can get expensive pretty fast. Or you could outsource the ad creative to a company that specializes in just that, and you'll get high quality ad creatives that you can run on TikTok for a fraction of the cost that it would cost you to hire a UGC creator to create the ad for you. And they're sent to you a lot faster too in most cases, which means you can test lots of different ad creatives very quickly and find out which ones are working the best to optimize your ad spend. And one of my go-to sites for this is bandsofads.com. You can order these ad creatives for almost any product. So they specialize in creating ads just like you need for this, and they deliver in 1 to 3 business days, which is much faster than most UGC creators. And it's extremely affordable relative to outsourcing to a UGC creator as well. Plus, you can even upgrade to the VIP package if you plan on ordering several different times, and then it gets exponentially cheaper. And this is the perfect option for those of us that might not be the best at recording and editing videos ourselves, or those of us that lack the time to do it. You can order their TikTok split testing package, and they'll send you a fully complete TikTok ad with 3 different hook variations, or essentially 3 different videos that you can test, because that intro hook is the most important part. And they'll even send you a customizable swipe file complete with an optimized ad copy and product description too. So if you're strapped for ideas, this can really help get the ball rolling. Not to mention my favorite part about the site, their viral examples page. Now, this is a treasure trove of ad insight, just like TikTok's Creative Center, only better. From here, you can see viral examples of product ads that are working in real time. And that can give you some ideas of how to better approach running your ads for your specific products. It is loaded with examples that you can gather insight from, and you can even click on some of the the ads, and then it takes you to the actual platform that they're being run on. Not only will that show you the ad, their call to action, their landing page, and their overall strategy that's working, but most importantly, it'll show you the customer comments and the engagement on that ad, which can be a great resource to gather more insight. And again, like I said before, more of those questions that customers are asking so that you can answer those questions in your upcoming ads and make even better ones. That is a game changer. So if you're not a pro at creating ads, this company is the perfect resource to get you started. Remember, if you're not running these retargeting ads at all, you're leaving a lot of money on the table that's super easy to clean up because you've spent all this effort creating organic content and trying to get it shown to the right people. So wouldn't it make sense to then follow up with those people to get more sales, just like you were doing if you were trying to sell something over the phone or in person? It's a no-brainer.